Hey gamers, today I want to talk about reviewers. What other channels do I watch? I get this question all the time, and it kind of changes periodically. Right now, I watch a lot of vintage channels. Luke from Down from the Attic is just so much fun. Mark from Attic Raiders. I'm saying that right. Jamie, the board game man. There's a laundry list of other ones. I apologize. Everyone's going to go, "What about my channel, man?" Yes, I watch your vintage channel too. And then for newer content, it's kind of died off because the two people that I was watching a lot gone. One's been gone forever. In fact, I don't even remember her channel's name anymore. I don't even know if it's around anymore. And then the other one is called Jeremy Reviews It. He's basically done too. He was only coming out once a year during the pandemic, and then he just kind of fell off the grid there. And I've been trying to get a hold of him because I think he is just right up my alley with the games he reviews and everything. And that's what you kind of want, those type of people who are just right up your alley. Game Boy Geek, I still watch every once in a while. He's a really great guy. I love and have met and spoken to Rodney from Watch It Play several times. He's a really nice guy, but I just don't watch his reviews that much. I don't know why, but the talking in between, that's his deal. That's his shtick. It just doesn't do it for me. I like Game in a Nutshell. I don't know if that, I know that's the name of I think that's the name of the channel. I can't remember, but I watch his stuff a lot. Rado, I used to watch a lot. I stopped. He got really preachy on his beliefs and everything. And not that there's anything wrong with that. He's welcome to do that on his channel. But I felt like, dude, you're trying to review a board game, and then you're trying to give your political messaging behind it or whatever. Like I said, it's his prerogative, his channel, but that kind of turned me off. I was like, I don't want to sit here and get preached to. Just talking about the board game, right? The channel's about board games. Just talk about board games. On his other stuff, his little podcast stuff, he can talk about that all the time. And he does. That's fine. But when he does playthroughs or reviewing board games, it seems for a while there, it was pretty thick. So I just kind of left him alone. Not that I'll still, and I'd love to meet him one day because he introduced me to tons of games back in the day. And Dice Tower, yeah, if anyone doesn't know, I was featured on the Dice Tower Board Game Breakfast, one for one. Tom put me on for one segment. I thought about, I may have emailed him about doing a series, and we were going to talk about it, but I just didn't have the time, and I didn't want to put in the effort. And then plus Dice Tower, they come and gone, but some people in the Dice Tower I have no respect for whatsoever, and they're gone now. Those people who used to work for Dice Tower are gone now. But and then, like I said, Tom's a really nice guy, but I don't watch their reviews at all because they always skip over setup, or they said, no, we're not going to tell you all the rules of the game. Well, then what's the point of watching it? Unless you just want to hear what they have to say. And to be honest, if I do watch a Tom reviews, I go straight to his thoughts. I go somewhere else if I want to know how to play the game because he usually skips. He's very general. And that's the way that's his format. There's nothing wrong with that. But I also found out that Dice Tower, I don't know, it may just be me, but when you watch their top 100, they feel a little snobby. I'm sure it's not intentional, but always in their top 100, in their top 20, whatever, is this exclusive game that you can't get anymore. That was short printed, or is overseas. We can't get in America, or is with hundreds of dollars, but they have a copy, and it's more or less they're bragging that they have it than why they like the game. They're bragging they got this very expensive game with this exclusive early release. You'll get it later. Americans will get it later. So don't try to track it down. It's worth hundreds of dollars now. Every year I hear that thing. It's almost like they're bragging. And I mean, again, you do what you do, man. And then sometimes they kind of, him and haw over what the fans really like. And like, oh, like they don't have any taste. And oh, man, everyone loves that game. Blah, blah, blah. I know they're kind of funny about it, but, if they love the game, that's fine. There's a lot of popular games that I don't like that other people like, and I've made a video about that too. But I don't care if it's like everyone loves Seven Wonders. Everyone loves Ticket to Ride. Good for you. Everyone loves Agricola. The only game to physically put me to sleep. I was so bored in between turns. I fell asleep during the game. But anyway, I digress. The thing is, those games are very fun, and they're, definitely top 100 games, top 10 games for a lot of people. Not for me. But again, I'm not going to sit there and just say, well, everyone likes Seven Wonders. It's not that good. It's the same game over and over again. No, people love it. People love it. Same thing with Ticket to Ride. People love it, and that's fine. It's just not for me. But anyway, so for reviewers, like I said, not many now. Game in a Nutshell would probably be for newer games. I go with him first. He's my go-to guy. And of course, I love the Game Boy Geek and watch his stuff from time to time. It's pretty good too. But anyway, let me know. Hey, what other reviewers do you watch? You know, there's. And by the way, I didn't mean to say it, it's just that there's other smaller reviewers that I see here and there. Sometimes when they have a game I'm not interested in, I'm not going to watch it just because I'm not interested in the game. But that's just me. Or do you watch all the content of your favorite reviewer? I mean, the vintage channels I mentioned, yes, I do. The other channel doesn't do videos anymore. I make fun of him every day about is Bernardo from Tabletop Island. I loved his channel. You know, he was always vintage and sometimes new channel, but he's kind of got a new career right now. He's not doing videos. But either way, let me know in the comments below who your favorite reviewers are, why you do or don't watch these people anymore, and I'll talk to you next time.